Không, con còn một số đồ ở đây nữa.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Đâu có, không thì tại con gái.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Khue Phan.
And I'm Linh Trail.
Đi xuống lầu rồi cái đi.
If I didn't do good, you have to go, yeah. So make me feel
No,
good.
then you'll know you're not doing good if I clap.
That's the truth.
Hey, how are you? Happy New Year.
Mấy ông tự nhiên tôi quên mất cái gì.
Good health.
Trôi Kaka.
Oh, see, you've been 1 year already. Yeah.
Thế bầu 19 hả? Dạ.
Hi, how are you? Long time no see. Nó hay lắm đi lắm.
Sit down.
I know. Okay, so you ready? Did you find it? Oh, right here.
Phải đến đây sớm nha, anh làm này là không có tay gì hết trơn.
28 hả? Hai người đó 28 hả? Hai người đó 28 hả?
Yeah. Cái đám là Sarah đó. Hai chị Bạch Lộc. Hai người đó
Hey.
28.
Đăng báo đó. Tình này đăng báo đó.
Thank you cô. Thank you chú.
Trời ơi, cô rồi anh bằng chú.
Dạ.
Chị tính ra chị. Hey, bố chị.
Chị con này. Dạ.
Quay tao nữa. Đồng gì lấy chồng. At the same time. Yeah. No, two different chains. Okay, all right. Yes, and we can see everything right here. Yeah, you serve them good table, I think. Number 2. Chưa có gì mày quay tao rồi đứng tới đây mày quay vô mặt tao rồi quay sau lưng mày quay lại.
Okay. I'll just...
A as an apple.
Can tell difference between A and A.
You represent LAC.
Chụp hình á. Oh yeah. Vì tôi kẹt xe quá.
Nói là ông không có baby seat.
Dặn ông ngồi bằng A.
A, dạ. Ông trong đó đó. Ông tới rồi nhưng mà ông ở lâu thôi.
Xuất kê. Ông như vậy là ông trao cái A, B, A, B, C, U, G.
Cái này rõ hơn nè.
Ok. Xuất cho bạn. Đâu, không đâu. Như mình đâu?
Đây. Ở đây, ở đây.
Đây được ở đây. Number 28. Hello. Hi, how are you?
I have a ticket for you. Yeah. I have a ticket for you. Yeah. Sorry, I'm Bill. What's that? G. G over here.
Oh, she's coming. Yeah. Hello, Happy New Year. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Yes. Would you like
Sorry.
Từ ra ngoài quay đi.
Gentlemen, my name is Khue Linh.
And I'm Linh Tran. We will be hosting tonight's event. We are very very appreciative of your presence here tonight with us, and also very, very grateful for your ongoing support.
On behalf of the Vietnamese
Thank you.
Employee Association of Los Angeles County, I would like to wish you all Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Year of the Goat.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Year of the Goat. My language is Li Si. Can you all say Li Si?
Li Si.
Very good, very good. Now, this is a custom of our culture is to give this for good luck. Now, to keep this tradition, we're going to present to some of you this token of our appreciation.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, please look under your tablecloth, and the lucky will get the red envelope.
Right, only one per table. If you are lucky tonight, take a look at it. Please, for those who got this red envelope, please stand up, show it off. Please stand up.
The lucky one. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
Good. Let me show you this. Let me show you this. Inside is a lottery ticket. As of today, it's $68 million. If you hit the jackpot tomorrow night, please don't forget VEALAC. And don't forget about me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Vâng.
Among us tonight, there are a few guests of honor we would like to introduce to you. The Honorable Mr. Director of Department of Public Social Services, Mr. Bryce Yukovizo.
Coming out? Okay.
Mr. Eddie Tanaka, former Director of Department of Public Social Services. The Honorable Mr. Win Chong-yeon and his wife. Ms. Carol Masui, Administration of the BSS, Special Assistant. Bureau of Health, Nutrition, Community Services, Director, Mr. Jacob Aguilar. Ms. Susan Kerr, Director of the Bureau of Administration Services. Mr. John Morrell, Director of the Bureau of Workforce Services. We also have
honoring us by their presence, we also have Line Operations 4 Division Chief Ms. Eileen Kelly. We also have the Assistant General Manager, Long Beach Water Department, inventor of desalination system, Mr. Guan Bing-gu. Please welcome Mr. Raul Ramirez, Medical Operation and Welfare Fraud Prevention Chief. Please give a warm welcome, Line Operation 3 Division Chief, Mr. Vance Martin. Chief of Long-Term Family Self-Sufficiency and Community Services Division, Ms. Sandra Garcia. Mr. Nguyen Xuân Vinh, the President of Vietnamese Community of Los Angeles County. One of the former presidents of the Vietnamese Employees Association Los Angeles County, Ms. Yên Tuyết Trần. Also, please welcome Mr. David Tran, former president of VEALAC. Last but not least, please welcome one of the
County. Please welcome Mr. Alexander Hang.
Good evening, dear members. Yes, Let me introduce to you Mr. Bryce Yukomizo, the Director of Department of Public Social Services. He just come. Again, on my two Vice President, very talented, Mr. Khue Phan and Mrs. Linh Truan. She is also the county employee of the month, I think in May, right? A very talented person. You know, sometime when I talk to my Vice President, Mr. Khue Phan, I ask him, how can you keep up with Mrs. Linh Truan, because she got very energetic lady, very energy. And he said, no problem, I can handle it, okay? But for me, I will be tired after the second round, so I lose my rhythm with that. Today, we are gathered for celebration of our Vietnamese Tet New Year. So again, I would like to ask you first to speak in my native language, because that we noticed that there are some Vietnamese and friends who could not understand well the English.
He's getting old, he had to change his glasses. Excuse me.
Kính thưa quý vị đồng nghiệp, kính thưa quý vị hội viên và quý thân hữu, Tết đã trở thành rất quen thuộc và rất thiêng liêng trong lòng dân Việt Nam chúng ta. Dù ở phương trời nào, chúng ta đều có khát vọng và mong muốn quay trở về quê hương và gia đình để được đoàn tụ với những người thân yêu của chúng ta. Trong truyền thống đó, hội viên Hội Ái Hữu Công chức Việt Nam tại hạt Los Angeles cùng quý khách, đồng nghiệp và thân hữu hân hoan tụ họp tại đây ngày hôm nay để đón mừng một mùa xuân mới, một mùa xuân Quý Mùi năm 2003. Chúng ta đã trải qua năm 2002 sau biến cố ngày 11 tháng 9 với thật nhiều khó khăn. Nạn kinh tế suy trầm toàn cầu nói chung và tại nước Mỹ nói riêng đã không ít thì nhiều ảnh hưởng đến đời sống và việc làm của chúng ta. Nó đã kéo theo sự thiếu hụt và khủng hoảng ngân sách của tiểu bang California, và lại tất nhiên cơ quan xã hội tại Los Angeles County không ngoại lệ. Điều này giải thích sự ngưng trệ, không thăng chức ở mọi cấp trong cơ quan xã hội mà đa số hội viên Việt Nam chúng ta đang phục vụ. Xuân thường đem lại sự ấm áp, sự tươi sáng và niềm hy vọng cho muôn loài. Nếu đúng như thế, và dựa trên sự suy đoán của các nhà kinh tế gia lỗi lạc, thì nước Mỹ sẽ thoát ra khỏi nạn kinh tế suy trầm năm 2003 và sẽ có được sự tăng trưởng kinh tế ở mức độ chậm vào cuối năm nay. Như vậy có nghĩa rằng nhân viên thuộc mọi cơ quan tại hạt Los Angeles có thể hy vọng nhìn thấy viễn ảnh thăng tiến đang dần ló dạng ở cuối đường hầm khi chúng ta bước qua xuân Quý Mùi. Nhân dịp cuối năm, tôi xin chân thành cảm ơn quý đồng nghiệp, quý anh chị em hội viên và thân hữu đã không ngừng hỗ trợ chúng tôi trong năm qua. Vì quả thật, kính thưa quý vị, nếu không có sự nhiệt thành ủng hộ trên, chắc chắn Ban chấp hành nhiệm kỳ năm 2001-2003 sẽ không thực hiện được những sinh hoạt và đạt được những thành quả như trong năm qua. Trước thềm năm mới, thay mặt Ban chấp hành và quý vị trong Ban cố vấn Hội Ái Hữu Công chức Việt Nam tại hạt Los Angeles, tôi xin kính chúc quý vị quan khách, quý vị đồng nghiệp, quý vị hội viên và thân hữu một năm mới an khang, thịnh vượng và vạn sự như ý. Dear distinguished guests, dear colleagues, dear fellow VEALAC members, families and friends, while echoes of the New Year and Christmas still resound and linger in the air, the Vietnamese people abroad in general and the Vietnamese employees of the County of Los Angeles specifically have already bustled and hustled in preparation for the traditional Lunar New Year, also known as the Tet Festival, celebrating the Year of the Goat 2003. Tet has become an ultimately familiar and sacred symbol, residing in the hearts of millions of Vietnamese from all four corners of the world. We all covet and long for a return to our motherland, to our families, to be reunited with our beloved. In this tradition, members of the VEALAC, our VIP guests, colleagues, and friends have already cheerfully gathered here tonight in order to celebrate the Lunar New Year, the coming of the Year of the Goat 2003. After the September 11 national tragedy, we have endured the year 2002 many difficulties caused by the overall global economic downturns. In the United States specifically, the ripple effect has had a major effect on our lives and careers. It has drawn along the national deficit and budget crisis in the state of California. Evidently, the Department of Public Social Services of Los Angeles County was no exception. This cause and effect helps explain the in-effect freeze on all promotions for all levels within the DPSS, the organization which happens to employ a majority of the VEALAC members. However, the new year signifies the coming of newfound joys, warmth, and renewed hope for all living things in the day ahead. If it is correct, based on the prediction made by prominent economists, America will definitely get out of the current economic slowdown in the year 2003 to enjoy gradual economic growth by the year end. This also means that employees from all county departments can look forward to a brighter prospect, which begins to show itself at the end of the tunnel when we step into the new year of the goat. I would like to take this special occasion to sincerely thank you, colleagues, brothers and sisters, VEALAC members and friends who have supported us ceaselessly during the past year. Truly, our distinguished guests, if it was not for our mentioned supporters, the VEALAC Executive Board of the year 2001-2003 would not have been able to bring about meaningful activities and as many accomplishments as witnessed by our members in the year 2002. As the new year approached, on behalf of the Executive Board of VEALAC and the Advisory Board, I would like to wish all of our distinguished guests, accomplished colleagues, VEALAC members and friends, a healthy, a prosperous, and a happy new year of the goat. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Harry. I am totally unprepared for this because nobody told me I was going to say anything. But that's a good thing, because one thing I hate is long speeches when I haven't eaten yet at a dinner. So I'll keep this very, very short. You know, I was just thinking as I was sitting in the room and coming in and seeing all of the Vietnamese employees that we have here. You know, I remember in April of 1975, and I know many of you know what April 1975 represents. I just remembered that time, and I just started working for DPSS, and to recognize the world events that were occurring at that time. And then to almost like 28, 29 years later, recognize that the events of 1975 have created the fact that all of you are here tonight. And you have enriched so much, not only our country here, but the benefits to the Department of Public Social Services and all county government throughout Los Angeles County. And we have come definitely a long way, and it's just wonderful that we're all together here this evening. So in some ways we have many, many things to be grateful for. And it's really, really wonderful that we're all here tonight. I'll keep my remarks very, very short. Happy Tet, Chukung Namoy.
Mr. Bryce Ruiz can speak Vietnamese. Chukung Namoy, did you get that? Wow. Okay, here we go. The Honorable Nguyễn Trọng Nho, Orange County Supreme Court Judge, also have some thoughts to share with us tonight. Please welcome Mr. Nguyễn Trọng Nho. Now he's a judge, okay?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Director Yoko Mizo and former Director Ed Tanaka, my dear friends, it is a great pleasure for me to be here tonight, even though I will have to stay up very late tonight to prepare for the class I'm teaching tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. I usually save Friday night for preparation for the class on Saturday morning, but how can I resist? How can I resist the invitation of such a gracious lady as Miss Ling Chan and Mr. Alexander Hang? And as a matter of fact, I come here because I want to come home. I come here because I feel I'm at home. Because 24 years ago, I left DPSS. I left DPSS 24 years ago, but my heart is always with DPSS. Why? Because I treasure the work that I did at DPSS. Why? Because the work that I did and you are doing right now and forever since 1975 is wonderful. Why is it wonderful? Because you are at the front line to combat poverty, to help the old, to help the poor, to help the disabled, to help the children who have been abandoned by their parents. You are the most wonderful people in this society because you help lift up the spirit of those people. You have brought them away from poverty. As a matter of fact, many Vietnamese are moving forward because of your effort. And I come here today to reaffirm my confidence in the treasure, in the value that you are providing to the society. My friends, believe me that you are great. You're doing a good job. And I think that as far as the promotion, I think that the Director Yoko Mizo will give you one. As soon as possible, I believe he will give you one. As soon as possible, as the budget freeze is going to be lifted. Is that right, Director? Okay. So, once again, my wife and I wish you a wonderful new year, the year of the goat, the year of continued effort, with a great heart, with a devotion to serve the community and to bridge the gap between poverty and well-being for our people. And I say that because I believe in it. And also I have my brother, my sister-in-law, and my sister, I don't know, my sister is here. She's right there. She's a member of DPSS. Thank you and best of luck in the year 2003 and the year of the goat.
Thank you, Mr.
What a beautiful speech. I'm really touched. And now, the president of VEALAC, Alexander Han, will present a small gift to a person who is very dear to our association. Please welcome Mr. Anderson again.